Controversial artists in Malaysia are always considered the underdogs in society. However, one cannot deny their boldness in daring to challenge the subjects that are often taboo in our country. Born in Ipoh, Perak, Mislina Mustaffa is arguably one of the most controversial and recognizable artists in Malaysia.
When I was young, I realized that I'm very attracted to art. I can still remember masa kecil-kecil dulu, there's one TV program called Donnie and Marie Osman. Okay, dua beradik ni, Donnie and Marie, they will sing and perform and blah 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 blah. So I found myself imitating their song, although I don't know what they're singing about, but imitating the way they dance, you know, tak apa-apa semua tu at the back of my house, at the backyard, you know. So I always wanted to be a performer, and I guess that has created aggression between me and my parents, you know. And I have always been a rebel, anak yang degil, budak yang degil. I can still remember my mom, my parents masa tu Arkam, you know, this Arkam baru-baru ditubuhkan, and my parents went there, and then they were like, suddenly they changed, they pakai tudung and they are very religious, blah blah blah, and they actually forced me to wear tudung because, you know, dah akil balik apa semua ni, aurat apa semua. And I have that really, that aggression in my heart that since small I refuse to take orders for some, I don't know, some weird reasons or for no reason at all. I just do not take orders until up to now. It has, of course, it has developed into a more organized thoughts, meaning that now I know why I don't take orders, because this is me, this is my life. So, you know, I have the right to live and be who I am. So who are you to dictate who I should be or I must be? I am not sure why and how did I became an actress, but the process was like this. After SPM, and my SPM result actually allowed me to do medicine, but I did not go. Had a big fight with my mom, and then met a boyfriend, eloped with him. Yes, I did all that, and got myself a daughter. So I told my mom, I said, okay, let me be a writer. So she said, okay, a writer, okay lah, because you're not going to exhibit yourself, you know, on screen or in magazines and have all these gossips and humiliate the family. So I said, okay. Then I went into USM. But in USM, being a rebellious person, as always, yes, I took a creative writing, but most of the time I spent my time doing activities with the drama club. So I had these two choices, whether I want to enter degree in USM or ASK in KL. Of course, I wanted to go to KL because I know in KL I would have opportunities to be an artist, you know. I spent a lot of time acting and I didn't do my assignments, and I got in fight with lecturers, and then I got kicked out lah, as always, kicked out from ASK during my second year. By that time, I met Fauzia Nawi, and she was the one who brought me into the first time into into TV production. So I can still remember I was acting in her production, she was directing, and I did this one little character, an extra. Yeah, and that was the beginning of me being an actress.
Ever since her appearance in Osman Ali's Buka Api, Mislina Mustaffa has been continuously appearing on the big screen. She frequently appeared in films directed by Osman Ali such as Malaikat di Jendela, Anak Halal and Chun. Besides acting for the silver screen, she is also known for her involvement in independent films such as Pocket in the Flower, directed by Liu Seng Tat, and Bernafas Dalam Lumpur by James Lee.
Okay, Osman Ali, I met him when he was still a student, a film student at Academy Film Malaysia. Now no more. It has been merged into Aswara, right? He was in the mid of searching of an actress to be in his student project, and I, even though not in ASK at that time, but still very active doing theatre production in ASK. And then I was doing this production called Di Pulau Sadandi with Namron, and I was bald the very first time for that character. And then he came and watched me, and then he said, oh, I want her to be in my student project. So, but we didn't know each other, and he went to see someone, and then go through all this, I don't know what, and then finally we met, and I acted in his very first student project called Hijau, and after that I think he liked what I gave him, so we keep on doing work together until now. Yeah, I guess we are buddies. We are already buddies. Me, him, and Julian Jaisila, the producer of the company where he's working right now. So now they always joke. They say kalau Osman Ali, kalau karakter you tak ada pun, dia akan purposely tulis supaya you ada dalam filem dia. Even though karakter I tu macam tak ada pun tak apa, but he still want it. He still wants me to be in his film.
Buka Api has been featured in many film festivals, locally and abroad, but is deemed to be unsuitable for the home audience for telling too many home truths and showing the reality of Kuala Lumpur's nightlife.
Well, there's something wrong with our society. Everything is sensitive for some reason, and it's a fashion. It will be sensitive for a period of time, and then after that it's not sensitive anymore. In fact, they forgot all about it, and I guess, and I realized things that are sensitive are always the realities, the dark side of the life, and then being a rebel from very young, I will always go into that dark side, and it's I'm addicted to knowledge, I read a lot, and by going into this dark world, it's an opportunity for me to gain knowledge in that particular area, and I'm so glad that I did that film, because it's already like almost 13 years, and people are still talking about it because it is still relevant till now. I don't believe in the way of the celebrities and actresses act. Our celebrities act right now. I believe as an artist, right? You are the little what would I say? The little pendakwah, meaning that you are a public figure who are trying to take the reality into the specific screen to give some awareness to people through your acting, you see. And if you don't mingle around with society, then how would you be an artist, right? Because an artist, you should be equipped with issues, with common people issues. Not all our films are about orang kaya and and all that. A lot of it are portraying laymen, right? And if you don't mingle around, so how would you sharpen your skill, and how would you sharpen your knowledge and all that? And also, I believe, not only as an artist, as a human being, I believe that I have the right to fight for anything that is oppressed. Yeah. Why would we appreciate and praise Angelina Jolie for being an activist and not us? I don't understand. It doesn't matter what the issue is. What matters is you are fighting and you are not one of the cows. The lembu who just ikut aja. Kan? I'm very sure in each and single human being, we have something that we are not happy with. We are actually we are in rebel of something, but we always reserve because we feel safe when we are in the majority. That's why I think a lot of artists, they made the decision to be quiet. And also, we have this stupid and foolish regulation in this country, the banning system. Like when you are involved in politics or whatever, they'll ban you and you cannot cari makan. So yeah, of course we are all scared. Cucu tak dapat lari, nenek tua banyak kasih. Sekarang nenek nak cari ganti, siapa kena dia yang jadi. Cucu tak dapat lari, nenek tua banyak saksi. Sekarang nenek nak cari ganti, siapa kena dia yang jadi. Ilmet by Moonlight brought gitarnya. I am not saying that it's not okay to have a house. It's about choice.
Next up, we will embark on a homeless journey with Mislina in Georgetown, Penang.
I am going through it and I'm going to write about it so that you know the experience.